Hello and welcome to Tangled in Books. I am Carleni and today I will be talking about my March wrap up. In March I read 5 books and 2 of those books were books for the Readathon by Zoe and they were manga so I don't know if they really count. Start off with. So I guess I'll start off with the beginning of the month, which was the Readathon by Zoe, and I read Clamp's Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Arc, Volume 1 and Volume 2. This starts off exactly like I think is right after the ending of the original Cardcaptor Sakura. It I was obsessed with Cardcaptor Sakura and like most of Clamp's work when I was little, so it was nice to go back into the world, and I look forward to seeing the to reading the rest of the story because I absolutely love the characters. They've grown so much, and like the artwork is still just as gorgeous as it was from when I was little, and I can't wait to read more of it. Uh, the 3rd volume is coming up soon, so yay! More to read for me. Um, the 3rd book I read was The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings. This is actually my 2nd time trying to read the book, and the first time I tried to read it was right after I read a dystopian novel, a YA book, and I guess I can't read the same genre back to back. So and I put down the Murder Complex for like a solid year and a half, and I picked it up again, and I read it in like 10 hours, and I absolutely loved it. I actually look forward to the next book in the duology, and it was really unexpected personally because I'm not very good at whodunits, who's responsible for everything. So I absolutely loved the book, and I look forward to reading it. Not anytime soon because dystopian, I have to do a pause between just another dystopian. So probably in a couple of months I will read the 2nd book, which is I believe the Murder Codex. The Murder Codex. The last 2 books I read in March were actually part of a series called The Joining of Soul series by Shaila Patel. The first book is called Soulmated, and the 2nd book is called Fighting Fate. I actually received both the books from the author herself because she requested an honest book review of it, and I have both the review for Soulmated and Fighting Fate on my WordPress and on my Goodreads. So if anything, you guys can read that. Soulmated and Fighting Fate is about this girl named Lakshmi Kapadia. I am sorry, I can't pronounce names very well. And this guy named Liam Whalen. Liam Whalen is the crown prince of this empathic royal court, and he's been looking for his soulmate for a really long time, all thanks to his father's visions. It's like fantasy world meets the real world because Lakshmi, or Lucky as Liam calls her, doesn't know anything about the empathic world, and she can't know anything about it because it's against the rules. Essentially, the empath police will come and like erase her memory, or like erase the fact that it's crazy. The first book ended on a like insane cliffhanger, and I'm kind of upset that it did because I honestly read the book in 6 hours. I was so excited. I absolutely loved it. And then I was glad that Shaila Patel offered the 2nd book right after, because otherwise I would have had to wait really long time for the next one. But I read Fighting Fate just as fast. It starts off exactly where I left off in the last book. So if you didn't read the first one, you should probably read if you didn't remember what happened in the last book, you should probably read like the last chapter. Okay. Like everything was happening so fast in the second book. I absolutely loved it. It also ended on a cliffhanger, but not as bad as the first book, but just as bad. I'm gonna have to wait like a year and a half until the next one, and I'm like, but it's not as bad as the first book, and I loved going back to the character. And if you want to hear more about what I thought of both these books, you should go to Warning Spoiler at WordPress, where I talk more about it, or my Goodreads if you prefer Goodreads. And go on Amazon and get these books. They're both ebooks as well as paperback copies if you're into that. I got both the books as ebooks, so they're mine Kindle. Put a picture here and here of what the books are. They're really gorgeous. I love the writing. It really reminded me of like my family and how strict my family was when I was growing up, when it came to boys and just, life in general, being very traditional. I guess that's it. I look forward to the next video. Hopefully this will become a weekly thing and you guys can get more videos out of me since I've been missing for so long. So I guess that's it for now. Bye everybody. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to look downstairs for all of our social media and anything else that you might need in regards to knowing what I'm reading, what Yadi's reading, anything like that. See you all next time. Bye.